Hey folks, and welcome to my thoughts on a book. And today's book is Hellboy, an Assortment of Stories. Hellboy Odd Jobs number 4. Now, for what I understand, there's actually a series where there are more books with short stories, which makes me very happy. So yeah, this is number 4. Now this was edited by Christopher Golden and illustrated by Mignola. I hope that's how you say that. And because there are so many writers on this book, I'm going to write them all down below in the description, not to start reading them aloud here. Alright, now there will be a bit of spoilers, so you have been warned. Now, I fucking loved this book. It was really great. So, as you understand from the title, this is a collection of Hellboy stories of all sorts of jobs and situations and things that Hellboy has went through. There's a lot of really cool and creepy stories in here, and I really love them. There's also stories where about Liz and also Kate, which work with Hellboy. I don't remember if Kate was ever in the movies. My first interaction with Hellboy ever was the movies, and I think I got immediately infatuated. And I have yet to read a comic, but I've read this, and I love Hellboy even more now. So this whole collection felt a lot like a Neil Gaiman story. It's like with Neil Gaiman, there's more. I'm gonna try to explain this. I hope you'll understand. You know, like when you read regular fantasy books, like let's say Harry Potter or all that, there's this sense of ordered magic. Like everything's magical. Everything has a purpose, and everything's gonna have a path and all that. And it's gonna be someone really happy and with reasons and all that. But with Neil Gaiman stories, although there is fantasy and everything's wacky and cool, there's a sense of realism. Like living your regular life and suddenly just falling into some shit. And you're going through the whole magical world thing, but it still feels like you're still in your life. You're still in all your troubles and all that. It's just that feeling with Neil Gaiman books, like with Neverwhere, where although all what happens to Richard that happens to him, it still doesn't feel like it's some destiny. It's just some shit that happened in his life and has changed his life. So that was the feeling with these stories, and it was awesome. So now in each stories we also go through a bit of time periods. There's stories without the professor, stories of all sorts of jobs Hellboy has done for the BPRD, all sort of things he went through, injuries. It's really great. And you walk with Hellboy, and he's just awesome. Well, Hellboy's this large, red, Satan-looking demon. And yet he feels like the most human person you'll probably ever meet. That's probably why you might really love him so much. He really is awesome. If you just ignore like his size, the horns, the redness, you just have a really cool guy to hang out with. And also, reading more about Liz and how I actually learned something about Liz. I don't know if that appears in the comics. She apparently lost control of her fire ability and killed her whole family. I mean, fuck, imagine dealing with that for the rest of your life. Also, it did make me kind of a bit sad with Hellboy, because the time sometimes moved forward in some stories, we were in the future. It just made me think, like, what'll be an even further future? For instance, for Mr. Metarog's contest, I wanted to read the story where it's like far in the future, and most of the people Hellboy spends his time now, his friends, all the agents he knows, after they passed away. Except Abe. I don't know how long Abe would live. But like, what would be with that? How he would deal with that? Because he really does love his friends. Just thinking about it one day losing them is really sad. It was just so good. It was a really wacky and cool stories here, and I loved how Hellboy, although very strong and very capable of a lot of things, is also not made invincible in this one. He gets hurt. There's certain things he doesn't think he can do, but it makes it more realistic with him. This was really great. I'll definitely try to find more of the other ones. I think if you're interested in Hellboy, this is great. Oh wait, before I forget, let me show you the illustrations inside. So before each story, there was an illustration. Let me just find them. I'll show you a couple. I think they're really cool. I love them. I love the style. For instance, this one. Oh, the first story was one of my favorites. That is some wink. That was awesome. I love Hellboy even more now. Yeah, I need to read a Hellboy comic. Alright, let me... Oh, here's a drawing of Liz, for instance. I mean, look at that. That is really cool. So I want to learn more about Liz. I wonder if in the other books of Odd Jobs there's more about the other characters of Abe, of the Professor. Oh, look at that well. There's also one story where Hellboy made a friend but had to say goodbye. This was really, really good. On top of that, the Neil Gaiman feeling made it even better. One moment, trying to find a picture. Yeah, the illustrations are really cool. Oh, look at this one. That is awesome. So yeah, this was really good. I gave it 4 stars. If you're interested in Hellboy, I really recommend this one. If you love short collections, or if you love kind of the feeling Neil Gaiman's books give you, if of course you have the same feeling, then definitely I recommend this one. Alright, folks, so that is it. Till next time, let me know if maybe you read Hellboy, and if you liked it. That is it. Oh, wait, forgot to say, I love this cover. It looks really cool. I'm so glad I found this book. Alright, folks, so that is it. Till next time, bye.